welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, go back, watch the old videos, and then come back to this one. For those that have been rocking with us, welcome back. You know what's going on. From strength athlete to endurance athlete in less than a year. We are doing Ironman Indiana in October 2nd, 2021. Along the way, we are raising $10,000 for Shaq's World Community Center here in Barrie, Ontario. So this video is a bit, I would say a bit more personal. It's not really a training update. It's not really anything to do with the Ironman itself, but more to do with my own personal journey and the journey behind my brand and my business. I want to be like real with this. I want to be raw with this, and I want to be like uncut, but it's so hard for me to get vulnerable and try to talk about my feelings, especially when I'm literally sitting here talking to my phone and I'm not even talking to any person. So much easier for me to actually have a conversation and say things when I'm like talking to somebody or I'm trying to articulate my thoughts, because most of the time they just come in as word vomit and I don't really know how to put them into a thought process. But as you can see, I get really tense when I'm talking about this stuff. My personal journey is a little bit personal. It's very close to me. I keep it very close and tight to myself. I don't really talk about my life too much at all. The people that know me, they know, but I don't really talk about it. So being vulnerable and starting to let you guys in on my life and my journey, and then talking about the way the mentality is now and how I do think the way I do, I think it's important. I think it's important for everyone to get the context behind the brand, to get the context behind my mentality, and to get the context behind my journey. But I also think it's important for all of the people that I speak for, the survivors, the underdogs, the broken, the ones who come from nothing, the ones who have nothing currently, and the ones who think that they will always have nothing. I'm here to speak for you. I'm here to let you guys know that I've been through it. I've gone through it. We're coming out on the other side because we're going to be okay. The one more time mentality, the journey, it started as a discipline. It became a mantra, and now it's my lifestyle. One more time is way more than just a saying to me now. It's literally tattooed on my knee. It's tattooed on my stomach. It's a part of me completely. One more time started when I was a very lost and broken drug addict who was living a double life. I was a closeted drug addict for about 3 years. Coming out of high school and going into university, I went through a lot. I lost my dad. I lost my best friend. I lost another really close friend to suicide. I got tied up into the wrong things with a really good group of guys, but we all went down some rough paths. I didn't have the wrong group of friends. We just made the wrong choices. I'm glad that I was able to make it out the other side. Not a lot of people knew the things I was going through, except for my two really close friends. They saved my life. They got me on the right path, and they truly saved my life. But one more time for me started with a pair of shoes. It was a pair of rugby boots in my first year of university. We wrote O.M.T on my shoe, and it was for one more time. It was for one more pass. It was for one more effort. It was for one more lap. It was for one more anything that came my way in terms of training or something that challenged me. We would just look down. I would look down at my shoes, and it would be one more time. And I started saying that every single day, and it really turned personal for me on the days that I didn't think I could keep going, or the days that I truly thought that there might be an alternative to waking up every morning. I pushed through those dark times using the one more time mantra. One more time, one more day, one more hour, one more try. Try to keep going. And that's what I did. I adopted it as a mentality, and now it's my life. It is literally everything that I am. And it has turned into my business, my clothing line, and now my purpose in life is to use OMT to give to you guys. I've developed this mentality over the last 8 years, and I've refined it. I've worked on it. I have developed behind the scenes. I have done some self-exploration. I have been on my own journey, and now it's time to unleash it on the world for everyone to see. And it's time for everyone to be a part of it and to adopt the one more time mentality, because it will make you a better person. It will force you to get uncomfortable. I say it all the time, if you change your mind, you change your life. And I promise you that because I've done it. If you change the thoughts, the words, the voices, everything, if you start to take over and take control of your mind and say, I'm gonna tell you what we're doing, and I'm gonna tell you what we're talking about and what we're gonna say to ourselves, and you change the narrative in your head, great things will happen. At the end of the day, one more time is exactly what you make of it. But it's all about never, ever giving up. Keeping on is the only option, because the only thing we can do in this life is progress. And you can only progress by getting uncomfortable and challenging yourself to do things that you don't normally want to do or think you can do. And it's about being okay with being uncomfortable and being okay with struggling and learning to love the struggle and embrace the process. And like I talk about it a lot in my videos, but like learning to fight the demons in your head every single day of your life is going to teach you so much more about yourself than you would ever possibly imagine. I know this is kind of like a serious video. I don't want it to be like a downer. It's more of like a motivator. I want people to see that like no matter where you come from, you're never alone, and it's not the end. We'll get back up. We'll keep going. We'll try one more time. Just keeping it aero, keeping it speedy, riding in style. It's kind of raining out, so making sure we get the rides in. We got some big announcements coming up with the OMT store. The links for the website are going to be below. Subscribe with your email. You'll get a 10% discount on your very first order, as well as the links for the donations to Shaq's World Community Center. We're raising $10,000 for them on my journey to the Ironman. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with a friend. And we are going to become an Ironman October 2nd. So stick around for the journey. We got more videos coming. Thanks a lot. Take care, fam. Peace.